Hello, everyone. We're back. Episode 22. It's the four of us today. We've missed a week. Scheduling is hard.
Yeah,
And
basically. It
yeah,
happens.
and
It
as
happens.
you can tell, as well as Jack said, it happens. Derek couldn't make it. Last minute thing happens. But we're gonna do it. We have his wishes, his best regards. So we're gonna do it because whew, oh my god, so many things. But thank you for joining us. DX is here, Maria is here, Mette is here, I'm here. Otherwise, you would not hear my
Hi,
voice.
Colin.
Yep.
That would be weird. Hi, Maria. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
We have not talked like this to each other for since the last time, since episode 21.
Yeah,
And
something
we
like
were
that.
and we noticed that before we started recording, where we just talk, stuff. But we're beginning because a busy day.
A busy day.
We got
Lots
lots of things.
happens. Lots of things to happen.
So,
Yeah.
let's start with fun stuff. MVs. So many MVs were dropped.
Way too much.
DX, you can choose which one we're gonna start with first.
Well,
Because I
yeah.
can't pick.
Yeah, true. That's a given. So I would say let's start with NMB48's Shidareyanagi.
Okay.
As far as the song-wise goes, I would say this is NMB going back to their roots with the
Yeah.
traditional idol style song, which I really like. And song-wise overall, I would say it's solid. It's a bit on the safe side, but it's solid. And they needed to go back to a song like this because lately the 48 group song haven't been that great. So if you compare it to that, I would say this is a great song. So I quite liked it. And as for the NV, you could totally tell this is going to be the last single for Shiro Mameru. So yeah, it was expected, and still can't believe this is going to be the last time you're going to see her in an NMB MV, basically. So
Yeah. Oh, sucks.
it sucks, but it happens. Maru, what's up?
I think I said this when we only had the performance, but who was the stylist? Why? The song was really good. I love the song. The music video itself is quite pretty too. I like it. The outfits are really pretty. I like the outfits, but the outfits have nothing to do with the rest of the music video.
No, that's a bit on the random side, I would say as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
they do not fit together at all. Like no correlation
Yeah.
at all.
Okay. That makes sense. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah. So
But I do like the song a lot. And Miro looks really, really pretty wearing that dress, so I can't complain too much.
true.
She looked amazing. Yeah, I think that's my 5/10.
10 cents. Good value.
10 cents.
More
Yeah.
merit. Give it more merit.
Yeah, basically.
Mette.
Yeah, I like the song. It's one of my favorite songs of NMB that they've put out lately.
Yeah.
I wasn't that big a fan of Datta Datta, but
Mhm.
I like this one a lot. I do agree with Maria because the costume it's appropriate for the occasion. Sitamomiru's final song with NMB48, but I was kind of expecting something closer to this is going to be a while back now, but STU had some new beautiful costumes that were like flower decorated. I was expecting something a bit more airy for that kind of song, but I enjoyed the MV. I like the song. I'm sad to see Meteor go, even though they postponed the grad con again.
Yeah, due to the measures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having her a little bit longer. Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, true.
Pretending
That's
she
true.
isn't leaving.
Yeah,
But it's kind of like with Michan, where it's like, at one point,
you have to do
you
it.
want to go. Otherwise, it's like, oh, it's been 2 years since she last announced it. It's like, it's a little long. She also wants to move forward.
Yeah, exactly. So cannot
It's
be
bittersweet.
Basically, yeah.
Life moves on.
Yep. For me, I will not be a combo breaker. I actually liked it. I liked it too.
Hey.
The costumes, I love the costumes. Yeah, they don't really quite fit. It's fair, but I don't mind it as much because if I like the costumes, I like the costumes. Miru looks great. Nagisa also looks great because of that big smile of hers.
Yep.
This is going to sound weird, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
I like the outdoor shots more than indoor, but because I like the light more because it's more light. But I also like the night outdoor shots too, but not the indoor shots. If that's a little weird. It looks cool. I don't know. I like it when they're outside and it's all natural, organic light instead of the artificial one. Not that it's bad or that I in the past have not liked it. It's just I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that particular lighting and that style. I don't know, but the rest I really liked. Really weird. I know. I was like, is that my opinion? A little weird, but Mirror looks great. I liked it. I wanted to love it even more.
But
that's the only other thing that I can say. I don't love it. It's not quite like with Cyanase with Bokedata Nachayo, which I really love. That's just bangs. I love it. But this one I really like, so I'm really happy. I managed to avoid everything about it, even the performances. I wanted to wait, but I do like it. Yeah, I always want to wait until that MV, and I managed to avoid it.
Nice.
Fortunately, on Twitter, maybe it's the way that I installed it, or maybe it's an automatic setting, but the videos don't play for me unless I say.
Nice.
I click on them, so that I maybe see a screenshot, but
no moving images basically. So
yeah, have an opinion on that. So I liked it. Sad to see Mira go. Look forward to the concert, but I think she will be awesome. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm very happy with it. So that was NMB. Something also awesome, BNK. We're not there. There's something funny joke there to be had. But BNK. So I remember Meta not really loving it all that much. If I'm saying that right. If it changed, then it's true. But I was curious about it. Because I thought, okay, the thumbnail looks neat. I hope I will like it, and I absolutely do. I love this. I do love this a little bit more than Miru's Grad song. It's just so catchy, so fun. I have nitpicks with it, but Maria has something.
Yeah.
I think Meta has been Stockholm syndromed into liking that song.
Stockholm, what the heck happened? What the heck?
Okay, I need to be allowed to give a defense here because I like Diaa. I do.
Okay.
I have a section of it that I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have the majority of it I love. I love the refrain. I love the section like the last minute or so, except for the last 20 seconds.
Okay.
Because the last 20 seconds, at least when you listen to the song on Spotify and in the MV, it sounds a little bit. There's a little bit too much going on to hear it properly.
That's interesting.
I enjoy the song.
Okay, good.
Like,
awesome.
don't make me out. I like Diaa.
Okay.
I've been watching the
I
MV
wasn't sure.
listening.
I wasn't sure. I remember you saying that you were a little bit in between.
I mean that's what I mean. I think what happened is like when she first heard it to watch it, she didn't care for it that much, but she was like, I love BNK.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again and I am gonna like it.
It's just a weird way it was a new way of setting it up, because this is the first time we see that every single member in the Senbatsu has an individual line, or several if you're on Genesis
true.
and mobile. And that is new. That's something to get used to, because when we got Mali, that was a very typical. It's not an AKB song, but it's a 48 song.
48 song, yeah.
Oh,
it was very much that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how you phrased that, yeah.
And I love that song a lot. I love that song more than Diaa, but I still love Diaa for its uniqueness. It has a cool refrain, it has a cool dance, song, costumes. I do wish it maybe had been more places than in the office building they were in.
Yeah, there's only in the office building, I think, yeah. So
but I got so many chaprang and music. Like,
yeah.
I got so many good moments. Or in Tawan, so many good moments in it.
For me, I think I like the song, but I hate the mixing. I think that's the main problem with the song. It's catchy. I definitely agree with Colin here. It's really catchy, and like the idea there is excellent. But the mixing, that's what falls short. It's just like something is off there. And I also love the rap part. Like, Kona absolutely stole my heart.
That's the funny thing. That was my least favorite part.
Oh, wow.
it takes me out. Yeah, okay. It's not pun in Janice.
Is my K-pop stand showing right?
Oh, wow.
That's good enough. It's not pun in Janice. I think they did great. It wasn't totally getting me out of it, but it was a little bit. So it wasn't Normally, I'm like, it doesn't work. It's like, oh, you're on a train and then whoa, it's just what happened. But this one was more of a, hey, that was a bump. Did everyone notice that bump? Yes, everyone noticed that bump.
Oh.
It flows better than I've heard most of the time with the 48 songs when they do it.
Yeah, true.
But it's still not my favorite part. But it's not Pun and Janice. They are great. But that's my least favorite.
Ah, gotcha.
It happens. But I do love the song. Go on, sorry.
But it's definitely the best rap I have heard in the 48. Definitely.
Yeah, true. No, as for me, the song was really enjoyable, and the MV, I quite liked it, but too bad it was just in that office building. I was hoping to see more, I would say, as environment-wise, but
Yeah.
But
What-
there's COVID restrictions going
yeah,
on.
so that might be
Mm,
it. That might be it. So, but other than
Fair
that,
enough, though. Yeah.
other than that, everything was quite enjoyable, including the rap because Green Flash. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, fair enough.
Only reason why. Green
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
That's no context further, just that, nothing more.
Yeah,
That's good enough.
Exactly.
There was one other thing that I didn't love. It's really a nitpick because I think mobile looks awesome. I love the costume. Music, it's the most music outfit ever. Same with
Yeah.
Kai Mook. It's like the most Kai Mook and music outfit ever. It's like this is made for them. In particular. But Noe and Namnong, I didn't like those gray jackets. It had to be maybe sleeker and I would have liked it, but those shoulders. I don't really like it. Take the jacket
With the
off.
open
Put
shoulders
something else.
on.
No, that was the only other thing. I must say that because I was like, Noe, why that outfit? I don't like that outfit. She looks great. Noe's great, beautiful, always looks great. Just that outfit doesn't vibe with me.
For me, it's the costume for the song. I love the colors on it.
Yeah. The colors are nice. Yeah.
I don't even know what to call that pinkish. Maybe like a salmon color or something. I don't know what to call that pinkish color.
Yeah.
Like lilac or fuchsia.
No, that's the other color.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can be really nerdy while you think about it. So the artwork on the costume is done by a half Thai, half Japanese artist. Her name is, and I'm gonna say this probably wrong, so I'm sorry, Yuri. And she designed all of the birds. They're like one Senbatsu member each, and then she's done like merch for BNK now. And she talked about she's been displaying art in Thailand and in Japan, and she's like the perfect fit for a group project like BNK48. And it's really pretty. So you can see the bird on the back of the jacket. That's Mobile's bird.
Oh wow.
And there's like a little dinosaur at the bottom. I really recommend people like looking her up, looking up the artwork, reading about her inspiration for it. It's really interesting.
I really do like it.
Anything else on BNK's number? Song
It's
single?
good. It's a good original song.
Positive vibes. Very happy. I mean, also with NMB.
It just sounds more like you. I know you like it. It just sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
Yeah.
I do like it. It's just that somehow.
I do like it.
I do like it. Oh no.
I don't know what you want me. I haven't. The thing is that when it came out, people were really mixed in how they were feeling about it, and people were immediately comparing it to Mali, and I don't know. For me, when it comes to that kind of style of, and this even goes for if it's AKB, NMB, SKE, I prefer the style that Mali had. With everyone singing in like the pairs and the way they did the choreo. I really enjoyed that kind of style. And also the messaging, because Diaa is about, a friend group going on talking about hot boys, whilst Mali is about going out, facing challenges and moving forward. And that messaging resonates more to me than Diaa. But I still like it, and don't make it sound like I'm crazy.
Okay, no, you're not.
Okay.
It's just great. We love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Speaking of, no, go ahead.
Actually, that is me projecting. It's actually Meta holding me at gunpoint,
Ah,
to like, yeah.
Oh,
plot twist.
plot
The
twist.
plot twist has
So
been
much.
revealed.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I'm just spamming her pun pictures now and just getting to being more. You will love it eventually. Or you do already.
Or is it basically
You will
like
like it.
yeah? Or is it basically like that Kojima Haruna and Oshima Yuko just keep pushing towards her, and at some point in time she gives up and just accepts it.
Gotta keep trying. You gotta like it. You gotta like it. You gotta like it.
It gets difficult to not like it when you have all of these fan favorite pairings in the MV, and then suddenly you have even that section where Chapang and Kao stand together and like looking into each other's eyes, and music goes like, no. Like there are so many awesome moments in it.
Yep, it did.
Yeah.
So lots of love.
Yes.
If that's it, then let's talk about something awesome.
Oh god.
Okay, NGT's
Single.
sixth single, the title "Awesome." It's one of those titles, and I said it beforehand, and Ruandi is with me on that. Regardless of which group, you're gonna make fun with a title like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like No Way Man is another one for me. It's like that title, just you can make fun of it. And regardless of NGT, I look at the stuff. I've always done it with every group. I've always been fair with this. I look at the music video as a whole, and I was like, oh yeah, it's called Awesome. It's not going to be awesome. Well, I like it. The best thing for me to describe it as an instrumental score. I love it because I love the sound. I was like, the moment it started, I was like, oh, I like this. Oh my god, this is fun. I like it. The singing, it's a weird mix of rapping, talking, and singing. And it's a style that I've heard before, but here it doesn't quite do it for me. But however, praise to them, the chorus, that's catchy. I remember it, and I've not had that with an NGT song. And like it's kind of like with STU, where it's like those songs just don't do it for me. But this one, I gave it a thumbs up. I liked it on YouTube because I just thought it was fun. The MV, I think what my favorite part about the MV itself is the end when they're in this schoolyard, but
Yeah.
you can play sport, baseball maybe.
It felt like a festival.
That I liked.
Yeah, it felt like a school
Yeah.
festival basically.
That was fun. I like that. That was nice. It took how long did it start for the MV to actually start? There was a
2
story going on.
Yeah, it was a big story.
Half.
Yeah, it was a big story, and then suddenly
I
the
was
song
like,
starts.
okay,
Yeah,
come on, let's get it on.
The Iwaki maybe all over again, skipping to like the 2-minute mark.
yeah. I was like, skip. Oh, okay.
Come on.
Then first the song, and then I rewatched it for the storyline basically, because I really want to hear the song first. Yeah.
No, it's catchy. I like it. I think it's kind of awesome. Again, the instrumental score is probably my favorite, but I think this is good for them to have a positive opinion for me in this regard.
Yeah, especially
but DX, you had I think the parallel kind of.
Yeah,
opinion.
kinda in a way, but the song wise, whilst the song is good, the style of the song is not for me. It's just more like it didn't click with me. And as for the MV, the song in itself technically and it was really good actually, but it's just not my genre or taste, I would say. So it's more like something I might listen to the background, but I'm not going to actively search for it. I was interested. Yeah, I was interested in the MV, however, because when I was like, "That's a long MV. What the heck is going on?"
Yeah.
So I was like, I just started it, and the whole story started. I was like, "Okay, so we got a nice story. So when is the song gonna start?" So I ended up skipping a bit, looking up the song when the song starts. Listen to the song. Whilst the song is good, it's not my taste. And then I took a look at the MV, and it kind of makes sense story-wise, but it felt like they should have released 2 videos for it. One which is just the song, and one which is the complete experience, I would say. But other than that, it was enjoyable, but it wasn't to my taste. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with DX here in that I think it's a good song, but not really something I would listen to. Although it did remind me a bit of some Keyakisaka songs, I would say. Like I think Keyakisaka has a few songs similar style, but I don't like those songs much either. So, but I really do like the choreography. It looks really fun. Really, I really like. But the song, not for me. It's funky, it's fun, and quite awesome. And I like that it
Mm.
is awesome, but it's not like the song you would expect to come when you hear the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I had that
I like
too.
I like that. They didn't go predictable. The music
Good.
video is really nice. Really nice. I really like that type of aesthetic, and that quite at least yeah. I like that school aesthetic. I like how high quality it is, and that last scene. I like how like even though it is a school and it's a good scene, it looks kind of run down. I would say the place and not run down, but like in the final scenes, it doesn't look like, totally clean and oh everybody here gets
Yeah.
8 stars.
A little worn school building from the I don't want to say outskirts, but an older part of
Oh, the
Japan,
part of
not
Japan,
quite
yeah.
that modern-ish
Or
like
yeah, rural,
Tokyo.
more of a rural
Yeah, rural.
village. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and talking about the choreo, there's this one part where like they are like I don't know bowing that like going down and like have their hands behind them and then they're like coming up and their hands up. I just really
Yeah,
like the choreography. It
that's
is
a
a
little
fun
fun. Yeah,
choreography that I imagine would be fun to dance to yourself.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Mate.
Um, I don't have any strong feelings about it. I enjoyed like the last part, like you did, Colin. I thought that scene when they have all the colors in the background, you see the Senbatsu line up and perform together. It looks really cool. It's a completely okay song. Um, yeah, I don't know. NGT is kind of not done it for me in their last couple of releases, but I think I like this one more than
Yeah.
what was the last one again? Sherbet
Sherbet.
Pig,
Pink Sherbet?
maybe?
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
also this year.
Yeah, it
I
was
think.
earlier this year. Yeah, it was earlier this
Yeah,
year, I
early.
think.
Yeah, I like this one a lot more than that one.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah, me
like if
too.
I would choose, I would listen to this again. But uh, all in all, it's a completely good MV and song. It's just not for me.
Okay, makes sense. I just checked for Sherbet Pink. That was actually revealed a year ago.
Oh.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I wanted to make sure because it's one of those things, I want to be sure on. And it felt to me like, oh yeah, it's early this year, but it's been a year,
Oh wow.
a good year. So
Whoa.
Yeah, but
that's
maybe we
weird.
lost track of time because of the whole COVID thing, and we basically
Yeah,
lost track of
maybe
time.
it's so weird. I'm usually pretty in tune with this, but it feels like maybe I just watched it a few.
Yeah, it
months
felt like
ago,
I've watched it like a
and
half
not
year
then.
ago, a couple of months ago, you know? So like,
It's weird.
really? When you said
Yeah,
it, I was
oh
like,
well.
really? Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's okay, but either way, okay, positive for NGT. We've done all the songs pretty much. Or maybe Meta, you and I don't know if the other two watched it. Sukida. Do you
I
Yeah.
have
haven't
thoughts?
watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet.
So,
So
Okay,
well, it's a performance video, so it's
not a
done
real
in the
MV.
theater.
Mm-hmm.
So, I actually prefer. I really like Sukida the song,
Yeah.
the BNK version. Though I think actually, if you really want to see the best performance of it that I've done so far, either watch Asia Fest or watch the Grab Final Mission live stream, because the way they perform there, I think it's a lot. They've had more time to do it a couple of times than when they did the performance video, because the members haven't really been that much at training or like in the BNK dorm house living together. So I think that's a song that's just gonna keep getting better and better every time they play it, which should be more times.
Yeah, I agree. Because I really like Sukida. It's my I sometimes call it Sukida times 3. In my head, it's like Sukida x3. That's how I visualize it. I really like the song. It's from Team 8. It's tied with Hachinoso Dance for being like my second favorite Team 8 song.
Mhm.
I really love it. I love it absolutely. As the performance, I must check out the what Matt recommended because I thought the performance video was all right. It's not an official MV, but I did really like the song and them, so that adds just enough for me. So I must check it out because I want more. I really hope the MV is fun and pretty good. Should be pretty
Yeah,
fun,
yeah.
and I hope it because I liked it, but because I like the song and I like the members, I'm like, yeah, it works.
It was made for
Um,
music to center it.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
she fits it perfectly.
yes.
I
And
agree
then
with
we
you.
had the Only Today videos as well. I don't know if you guys watched them.
Oh, that was the only one I did not watch. No, I forgot about that one.
Because we had two B-side or two Only Today versions. We had the a cappella version with
Mm-hmm.
a smaller senbatsu,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a band version. So they each had their separate videos, and one was in what I assume was a parking garage or something. That was the band version, and the a cappella version was like on top of the roof, and it had members like Nikki. It was fun. It was new, Miori, Mayu, and there was someone else. Ja was in it, and that was my favorite version, the a cappella one, because it sounded really good, and I really want to hear that live in a concert. And they did perform the a cappella version for Asia Fest,
They
but with
did.
the full senbatsu. So we need more of that, and we need a BNK concert again when restrictions are
Yeah,
eased
you
up.
still got restrictions, so you can't really hold lives at the moment, which is
I
unfortunate.
know, but I can dream.
Well, true.
I should watch the band version. I totally forgot. I remember that we talked about it and it was announced, and I was like, oh, I want to watch that. And then I forgot. I'm terrible. I should.
You should.
Anyone else? Watched
No,
it?
I haven't
Probably,
watched it
maybe
yet,
not.
so I can't really talk to it yet. So I haven't watched it. So unfortunately.
Yeah, it's an odd performance video. It's like I forgot about it.
Watch the Asia Fest part
Yep.
or grab Final Mission, both for Diaa and for Sukida. And
Good
Only
recommendation.
Today.
Yes, watch them all. Why? And tell.
Just
And tell
watch
us, people.
BNK in general, make
Yes.
it easy for yourself.
Stop
Well,
what you're
yeah.
doing. Stop with this. Just go watch it already, and
Oh,
let
sure.
us know what you think.
I'll stop the recording and I'll watch, okay?
Pick one. Next.
No, I have to make it. I have to make that one.
So those were the songs. If that's it. DX. Another topic. Pick
Yes,
one.
something else
What do we
happened actually, and since it basically ties into how Maria got into the Japan groups, Miyawaki Sakura's graduation concert and NMV. So, Maria, wanna take it away?
Well, the music video was really pretty. It really was. She looked
Yep.
absolutely
Yep.
stunning. Her dress, absolutely beautiful, and it was like they interjected like clips of her time in HKT and
Always
like
good.
Yep.
promoting, and just beautiful clips. The music video was stunning. I love the song. I'm always a sucker for a ballad, and
Yep.
that was a really good
Good. Yeah.
ballad, I would say. Yeah. And should I talk about the concert now as well, or should we?
Let's.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Yeah. And with the concert, once again, that dress is so goddamn stunning.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, like it's pretty simplistic, I would say, but I think that just makes it all the more prettier because you expect something like very over the top for a graduation dress, but it was pink. It was very Sakura, and
Yeah.
it suited her
Yeah.
to a T. She looked so goddamn stunning. Yeah, and oh my god, the pictures that came from the GradCon because they allowed pictures. They had a separate section for those
Yeah.
people.
Yep.
There were so many pretty pictures. Sakura even posted some of those fan side pictures on Twitter.
Yep.
And
I've seen this.
so that was just the proof I needed that AKB needs to start allowing fan sites to come. And like, for people to take pictures. There were so many pretty ones and like so many fan sites came, like not even just Sakura fan sites. Like a Blackpink Jisoo fan site came to take pictures of
Yeah,
Sakura.
I was like, what? Blackpink? What the heck?
Yeah.
I know this account is a Blackpink fan, but what? Huh?
I mean, it's possible for a fan site master to be a fan of multiple groups. Normally,
No.
follow one group around.
What?
And normally that doesn't allow time for you to, go see another group as well because you're constantly following. But if they are Japanese, Blackpink going to Japan right now. So yeah, it was. I just love the pictures and and like everybody came to see her. Just it was one big party. It was. I just it was really
Great. I actually did not watch the concert, but I did. I saw the dress. I really
Yep.
like the dress. It fits her. That's why I
Yeah.
actually like it. But for reference sake, Michan's dress was a little bit more my taste, but I think it fits Sakura really well.
Mm.
And I only saw the part with Harupi returning because it's Harupi. I love her.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, true.
So that was really nice, and it's always nice that members past come back. It's like with Michan that everyone came back except Achan because Achan could not do it because she was doing something. I forget something reasonable, something valid. But it's great that they came back, that people came back for Sakura. Otherwise, you kind of want that. You always want to have something
Yeah,
fun
true.
like that.
Mhm.
But those are my thoughts. The X.
No, for me, the whole concert was like a throwback. So many members returning, basically from the first and second gen, I think. I was like, whoa, I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't seen her in a while. I was like, wow. And especially seeing Kodama Haruka again, because
Yeah.
with all the things she went through before
Oh,
she
yeah.
graduated, oh my god. And to see her perform like that, I was like,
Aw.
she could return like that in an instant,
Yep.
basically, and be the new veteran member, I would say. But oh well, that's just wishful thinking at this point. But
Yeah.
overall, the concert is so enjoyable to watch, and especially when they did the overture, there was like this always this standard video they use for the overture, but they basically overhauled it and made it all in the style of how Sakura would have wanted it, and I was like, wow, we're in for something special. And after watching that concert, it was special. So those are my thoughts, basically. Mette, how about you?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was a really, really good concert. It was so nice seeing Theory getting to send
Yeah.
a video greeting. And she even got to go to the after talk event or the theater talk event that was yesterday or something.
Mhm.
And I think Sakura did a really good job with this concert, planning it out, helping, shaping it into how she wanted to say goodbye to the group, and doing that duet with Nako. That really was powerful, and the messages from Hitan. And then Harupi coming back doing the first song, Otonaresha. It was
Yeah.
like,
I love
I missed
Otonaresha.
you.
Yeah, I
I
love
wasn't even that
Otonaresha.
big of a fan of you, but I miss you, and I am so happy you get to come back and say goodbye to your good friends in this way with Sashi as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Especially Sashi, yeah. Wow.
Which is like, wow, this is the HKT, but they have grown up and gone
Yeah.
on to do
Mm-hmm.
new things. So I really am happy Sakura got to say goodbye in this way to the HKT fans, and I'm happy that the fans got to say goodbye to her as well in person and in live stream since, COVID.
Yeah,
But I'm happy.
true.
I hope we get to know what Sakura is going to do next soon.
Yeah, I don't
She
think
said
that.
anything in regards
Not
to
that I
that?
can remember.
Mm.
She's doing like I think she's done some magazine shoots, which is to
Yeah,
be expected when you're that pretty.
yeah, but as for project-wise, I don't think anything is known at this point.
No.
Maybe a later. Maybe she wants to take it. A little break. Maybe.
Might
I
be.
She
can see that.
deserves a vacation.
Or it could also be that she's not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, that
Most
might be it.
likely.
Yeah,
That
most
they are
likely.
Yeah.
trying to keep it a secret, like just in theory, like if she is going over to Korea, it will of course
Yeah,
be
she might be
live
in. Yeah, she
Korea.
might be quarantined as well. So yeah.
So that would be the biggest tell, but it would also be like, if they say, oh, we have Sakura, that ruined the element of surprise.
Yeah. Because
Uh,
that's it. Whatever Sakura will do next, it's gonna be big news.
yeah, that's a given. Yeah. Yes, I did enjoy watching her on Instagram Live along with Cheon, though. That was so enjoyable.
I heard that. Yeah.
Taeyeon was crying because she had missed Sakura.
Yep.
Oh.
Aw,
Yeah,
that's nice.
it was really cute, and they were talking about how they both had kept an eye on each other's activities and just how happy they were to like talk to at least to some point face to face for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it's
And
been
we
so
got
long.
and we got confirmation that Cheon had in fact stolen her sister's bed to give to Sakura, and that the bed has now been returned.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
god.
No, it's not a Mayu situation with the game.
Oh,
Or is
yeah.
that a wrong comparison?
Not quite the same. I think you will miss your bed a little bit more than some Otome game for 11 years.
Yeah, for 11 years. No,
Yep.
that's true. Big difference. A little similar. Not as much.
Yeah, something like that.
And talking about Ice One members talking, there was also a cute picture. They posted. I can't remember whether it was Sakura Nakora or Hitami who posted it, but they accidentally ran into each other. Like they didn't even know they were in the same place, and then they just saw each other and were like, "Oh!" And they themselves said it was like seeing the celebrities. Oh, it's Ichan. Oh,
Oh my god, it's you!
I
No, wait! It's funny.
yeah, and they were really happy about that.
But
Oh,
wasn't
man.
I in a group with you for 2.5 years or something?
What?
Yeah,
my head, it's-
whatever.
In my head, I'm making it a little
Didn't
more
we
fun.
live together for 2.5
Yeah.
2.5 years. We swapped toothbrushes. Are you that one girl?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
man.
making
Take a few
it making
days,
it a bit funny. It happens. Okay. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's good.
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's all good. It's all good though. But yeah, curious what's going to happen in the future. So no one can tell. The only thing we can do is wait at this point. So yeah.
Waiting.
Yeah, basically.
It's gonna be a while.
at
Anything
least-
else? Oh.
At least on the bright side, it looks like Hee-chan is there to stay, and so is Nako.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I have the feeling too. Yeah.
They're going to be
Yeah.
busy rebuilding their groups, respective groups, basically. So
I
Yeah.
agree. Well, speaking of Hichan, then I'm gonna use the segue for Asia Fest. 3 hours 45 minutes.
I'll leave those to
So
you.
long. So long.
It was, so long was not played. Haha. Sorry.
Oh.
Funny.
The one thing I want to start with saying is something I did like. So it's all the foreign groups with AKB the only Japanese one.
Huh?
And before each group had a part. It started with TP, MNL, then JKT, and then the other groups. With AKB, a little interlude here and there, like an MC part. And
Mhm.
every time a group began, they had this I don't know how to call it, but it was like a moment where it's like, these are the names of the girls in English or Latin, the Latin alphabet, and
Yeah.
then in Japanese, or maybe in their own language, maybe with SH.
Yeah.
And it also had a photo of everyone. And it wasn't the first, not with the first round that I noticed that at the top it would have like a tagline, and I wanted to say the taglines because I liked them. TP had "Let's hold hands."
Yeah.
Well, MNL had something I did not know. It wasn't English. The
Oh.
only one.
Too
Well,
long, wasn't it?
I maybe it was. I copy and pasted it because just to be safe, but it wasn't like it could be so long. Could be, though it would have been maybe a typing error that would explain it.
I think
JK
it's a Tagalog word for like unity or something.
that makes sense. JKT had New Era, also made sense. CGM, they had a long one. Invitation to a trip to Chiang Mai.
Oh, okay.
SH, music brings us together and helps me get that spirit they stole. It's a love handle reference from Phineas and Ferb. I needed to throw it in there.
Oh wow.
CGM had maybe my least favorite part, but it's a little cringy for me. Vietnam Gen Z girls. The Gen Z part is a little cringy for me. Nothing
Yeah.
against them. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's just it's neat. Nothing them. They're great. BNK48 is cool, which is a tagline I also didn't like because I didn't think the song.
That's the name of the title. It's Diaa. Ine. It's the
Oh.
translation. Because all of these taglines
Oh,
are the
makes
themes
more
of
sense.
each performance.
that made more sense because the BNK48 is cool one, and then the songs didn't quite line up with that for me. But now that makes sense. And AKB48 had Matsuri. So I just really like that. I want to say that. I didn't notice it right away. because I was like, oh, names and photos, nice.
Can I
Oh,
read them all quick enough?
Yeah, they took their time. It was really nice. Performance-wise, I mean, so much to talk about. I can't go over it because I wrote notes just in case.
Wow.
Just to be on the safe side, they opened with Aitakata and
Mhm.
everyone sang along. AKB introduced themselves as first. They were the host. Yeah, they were the host.
Yeah.
Team TP could not do the performance live, so they had videos. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if these were videos from prior performances and they just
It
used them
is.
because it worked.
It's
Okay,
from
because
the sports day they had. It's a while ago now, but it's a sports day performance.
maybe that's why I was confused. I was like, maybe they did something, but it was so long ago. But I did like that performance. I mean, you have to compensate, and I think they did really well. I really like those. I really like the sport festival thingy performance with the outfits, just cute, sparkling, and colorful. I really like it. I also like that they did like some behind the scenes photos as well, just to spice it up a little bit, do something different. And with the last song, which that they did like 4 or 5 songs. I think every group did
Yeah.
that. Something along those lines was Sakura no Hanabi, and they had like basically zoomed musical with each part doing the song. It was really nice though. Mata, you can do the next one if you have anything to say about MNL.
Well, they did more of a medley type of performance because I know they did. I'm not sure if they did all of First Rabbit, but they did a medley of a bunch of different songs, including I think Voice to the Fortune Cookie, Green Flash. There was beatboxing. You know,
Beatboxing. Okay.
They had 6
M&L
songs.
members can sing. We all know this, and they poured their heart out in song. They also did. No, I'm not 100% sure because I don't know M&L discography that well. But there was a song Hash Love, and I can't remember if this is a unit or a single or what it is, but it's an original song which they
Okay.
also perform. And they also really high energy all the way through that performance, which was really fun. Like the whole set list.
They had. I just quickly checked. Stage 48. They have a set list. They had 6 songs, MNL, and that's more than the other ones.
I think that's because there was a medley in there.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
probably. It makes sense. That's still, worth pointing out. Well, technically AKB maybe have more, but fair enough. So continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think they did a really good job. They wore their gingham check outfits. There was an outside performance, which was really cool.
Yeah, I did
There
see
were
that. It was
some
cool.
talk about some audio issues. I only had issues hearing them sometimes when they were talking, like in between members. But when they were singing, it was perfect. So
Oh, good.
it was a
Better
good
than the other way
performance.
around.
Oh yeah, it would have been horrible to, especially when you had like the member who beatboxed. Losing the mic on that would have been awful when she was doing that good.
Oh yeah, that would have killed it. Well, maybe that's a bit too harsh, but yeah, you don't want that. Or you can be like this from Eurovision. What was it, Moldova? When in the final she dropped the mic and then the dancer picked it up again. Did you guys know that?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, it happened really quick. Okay,
Yeah.
that's sidetrack. Sidetrack. It was on my mind. I still didn't listen to those songs. Anything else?
It was good. They looked good. They sang as good as I remember them having doing it live. So it was good.
Awesome. JKT was next, and JKT was fun because they did 2 songs I wasn't really familiar with. Like if the first song they did was one that we talked about recently, the one
The
with
single.
the from Mion centered undergirl song from
Warashinai something.
that one with the animated part in there.
Yeah.
That
Oh
was a
yeah.
good way to begin. But the next 2, what is it? Marikyu and
Yeah.
Virgin Love. I did not know these songs,
What?
but
Virgin Love isn't that unknown.
I did not know it. But I should have because I really like those performances. They particularly Virgin Love. I think they did the jazz band version and
Yeah.
that totally won me over. I was like, oh my god, I love this. It was even maybe a little bit than the AKB one. I just really liked it. I did not know this song. This was a new one for me. So that was really fun. I really liked it. And they did Rhapsody. Rhapsody is great. Which
Beautiful dresses.
I did agree. Beautiful dresses. They did wonderfully. I saw today, one thing I did see today, that Rhapsody hit 8 million views on YouTube. And I
Oh,
thought
wow.
maybe they
Oh.
just hit that. I don't know where it was, but maybe because of Asia Fest and maybe because of this performance, people went to see it.
Hmm.
It came to my mind. I thought, I should point that out. CGM. Who wants to do something about CGM? I'm not that equipped to talk about CGM.
So they started off with Mali, and then for those of you who watched it, they had masks on, and so did BNK.
Oh
So
yeah.
the masks were actually decorated with small jasmines
Yeah.
on the side,
Oh, nice.
I
which was
like
really cute. And it wasn't filmed. I actually don't know where they filmed it, but it wasn't in the CGM house. It turned out it was on the stage. I think they had like 7 minutes, and that was like the allotted time for everyone around there. And they did Chain of Love, Mali. They did CGM48 because they wanted people to learn of places they could come and visit
Oh,
and
yeah,
food they
yeah.
can come and eat when they go to
Smart.
Chiang Mai. And they were really good. They're so good when they perform. They're so cute. CGM are amazing. So
Yeah.
you should
Nice.
watch
That's
that
awesome.
performance too if you haven't seen
Oh
it.
man, I need a lot. I have a lot to watch then. Oh my god.
Yeah, you have a lot to watch this
Yeah.
weekend or before that.
Yeah, basically.
Um,
Oh man.
you can watch it. It's on AO, so
Oh, okay.
it's 3 hours 45 minutes. So it's a little long, but you should be watching. It's fun. Anything else on CGM?
I think Isurina was really happy with the way it turned out, and
Good.
they were
Good,
a bit surprised with that they were gonna wear masks, so they had to figure something out to make it match the costume, so it wouldn't be boring.
They did that
And
well. Yeah.
yeah, and in general, I think CGM did pretty good through the entire Asia Fest thing in general, with both the TikTok competition and
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
performances themselves.
Maybe we can touch upon the TikTok
Yeah, later.
thingy later on because it
Yeah.
had some things. I had a note or two, so
Mhm.
make me remember that later.
Sure.
So Team SH was next, and they
Yeah.
started off with an original song. Maybe I was told about this original song. I can't remember. If I forgot, that's me. But
I think it
I
was Devilisa who mentioned it in one of the comments. I think that they had
must have been. Must have been because otherwise I don't think I would have known. I can't. I forgot my part, but I actually kind of want to watch the MV because I thought it was interesting. I was. The worst thing I can say about it is that it was a little too long. It was over 5 minutes. That's a little too long for me. Other than that, I really liked it. The costumes, love the costumes. But the song actually kind of was interesting. It had a weird mix of various, well, weird is not in a bad way, but it had a mix of various things, like traditional Chinese sounds, but upbeat. I felt it was dance heavy, like you can listen to in a dance club or something. But, there was also rap part. I didn't like the part all that much. But I did I was intrigued by it. I thought, if the MV is out, I want to check it out because it piqued my interest. I'm curious. I want to see what they are doing with that. So that was really nice. Other than that, fine performance. I don't have that much to say, but
The
Maria,
costumes.
I love the costumes. But Maria, was there something you wanted to say?
I wanted to say that I really that kind of a sound that they went for is really in China. Has been for a while now. I think it's
Makes sense.
because I this is I think it's rooted in politics because the Chinese government is kind of against idols. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah.
But they are all for traditional elements in songs. So
I can see that.
Let's balance it out. Just
Okay.
No, that's fair. I can see that. So it's fun performance, interesting song choices. Kazuha Futari. I wasn't expecting that. But it worked. It was nice. Iwaka maybe was fun. I have not more to say about SH though. I did like it. If Meta, do you have anything to say
No,
about
I
SH?
think I want to see the MV for the song as well, and I was happy to see Malaysia like She was noticeable again, the biggest Chopin fan in Team SH.
Yeah.
So gotta
Oh, that
support
will be
her.
something. Yes. So CGO was next. CGO, fun
SEO. Yep.
songs. Heavy rotation, Coaster Fortune Cookie. I mean, if you're gonna go with something great, you're gonna go with something great. So it was I say odd thing. I don't mean it in a bad way. The way they presented it, it was like a special music video. I did like it. It probably COVID a little more on the heavy side there. I don't know. I
Yeah.
track of that, but that would make sense. But it still made for a fun performance, even though it was all special music videos. I did like them. The fun thing was with heavy rotation, they basically, so they aired a performance, a music video, and they, with heavy rotation, they made it in this old VHS style. I don't know if it was meant to be low budget, but it's just a VHS quality and just the girls dancing, no fancy editing or tricks or whatever. So just simple. But it was interesting. I liked it. It was like, okay, if you're gonna do something like this, do something fun with it. I really like the idea. So that was really neat. And Coaster Fortune Cookie was fun. I really love those costumes. They added a story with that, which was nice. Once again, probably like, what was it? S8? No, not SH. TP, where they could not do it like what AKB did, or have the girls perform just like normal, but they made it interesting. They made it fun, so that's really good. Anything else for CGO to add?
We're good. They were cute. See, SGO members are really cute though.
I wish my girl Mochi could be seen more, but
I
That's
don't
next
think
time.
she was the center. No,
no,
I
she was
see
not sent
other
to.
names. Should have been.
It's
Maybe a next time.
It's that thing with COVID is that the top 7 original single has been pushed back as well. I just want it now.
Yeah, release it.
Release
I
it,
think it's,
but it's so
but
unfortunate with
maybe
all
yeah.
measures,
Yeah, there's probably a good reason for it. I look forward to it. I'm curious. So this was at this part at the concert. We're talking about a concert. They did the TikTok thing, and I want to get that afterwards. So don't make me forget it, because I will.
Okay.
So now BNK, the last foreign group, they had a great song list. Da, Sukida, Only Today, Ogwe Diamond, Dodi Dong. That was just
It was
awesome.
fantastic of them to do Dong
Yeah, so
for an
unexpected.
audience that has probably
I read
never
it,
heard
yeah.
it before.
No, that's good risk. A good risk for them. I think it worked. Nam Nung is great.
Yeah.
I love the song. Fun. Jane Bangs. I didn't like the bangs. Sorry, love Jane. Those bangs. I don't know. I didn't click with it. Don't tell her.
She definitely is watching this after we
Oh, yeah,
upload it.
sure.
She is definitely gonna watch it, dude.
Oh no, never. I'm watching it. I see the entire performance. I'm like, Jane Bangs. No. I'm not a fan of it. She's beautiful. I love her. She's great. Fun performances. Love Da. Sukida was great. Dodi Dong also great. Just fun. I mean, yay. Really cute, upbeat, fun songs. Really happy with it. Really happy with it. Mata?
Yeah, I'm also really happy with it. Getting to see them back in the theater is just so nice. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Just see them together on stage, and they've done like now commercial stuff. They're doing PR for Diaa, but just getting to see them together, performing, having fun, even if it was with the masks on, I'll take it. I want more.
Fair enough. Makes sense. So if that was it for BNK, AKB had more songs. They had like 3 songs for them. Koi no Onawa, which I never heard before. It's also one of these odd songs from Team Z. Like the wiki says it was a AKB, SKE, and SDN one-shot unit. But it was a fun song. And then Flying Gat, Flying
Yeah.
Gas is my favorite song. It was great. Maria can probably say something about it because it was the segue.
Hichan centered.
Ah, figures.
Yes.
That was the segue for this part.
Yep.
That was great. I mean, I love the song. Anything else, Maria? You can go ape shit with it.
I mean, everything that I have to say about the AKB part centers around Hichan and the fact that the Hichan at one point stood next to Nachan.
Unity.
Yeah, Nachan and Yuri. Yeah, that's the extent of my Asia Fest, experience was Hichan. Hichan happened. Hichan was amazing. She looked goddamn, except that one outfit where like the boots were big, and I don't know
Yeah.
what was going on with that outfit. It was weird. But other than
Okay.
that, it was amazing. The flowery outfit they had,
Yeah,
that was stunning. She mentioned really, really loving it too.
they have been wearing those flower dresses, I think, for every performance, at every concert since, I don't know, it's like, it's become almost too generic. I really like those, but it's like, those dresses again. Getting maybe a little bit still, even for me. It's like, oh, those dresses again. But it's not a particular complaint, just a minor
At
nitpick.
least Hee-chan had a dress that fit her properly, because like beforehand and in the theater and so on, she had so many outfits that were slightly too big for her, that she either wore before going to Korea, or I don't know what, but just she looked stunning. I just wish fansite had been able to be there. So like, I just really loved it. If that wasn't obvious,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I hope she get and this gave me hope that she is going to be at least front line in the Senbatsu.
Yeah, I
Because,
think she
like,
is from here on out. I think she is.
Yeah, because they let her center flying get. Like, sure, of course, they brought her in as a replacement, but that didn't mean she had to, be the center. They could have just taken another member, like, I don't know, Zuki or
Yeah, true,
somebody,
yeah.
and had her center. But no, they still had Hichan center. So, yeah, Hichan.
Yeah, but I
Right.
think she's going to be frontliner from now on as well because she gets to keep her dyed hair basically, and that's another sign they are really investing in her now because, well, she has a lot of foreign fans she's bringing in right now, so it would make sense to give her some extra privileges
yeah.
basically. So I
I
would
agree.
say,
Yeah, like when she had time to talk a bit, she talked in both Japanese and Korean,
yeah,
and
exactly.
that is really telling. Yeah, and she's been so busy. She's been on like getting a magazine. She was on a quiz show. She's doing a lot, a lot.
Good. Busy.
And like the quiz show she was on, they straight up posted on Twitter in Korean.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's from
like,
her too.
yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
Hee-chan, like, both retweeted that and was like, "Well done, you guys. Well done. I'm so happy."
Yay, good job.
Yeah.
I hope Google Translate did not fail you. Maybe I'm just guessing that's what
Yeah.
they used.
And
Who
I
knows?
mean, it makes sense to want to get Hee-chan on shows, because it's like with Hee-chan, you aren't just getting the AKB audience. You're also
Mhm.
going to get the fans who are more into K-pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Those are, you're killing two birds with one stone, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
You're getting a lot of different audience.
Yeah. Really makes me wonder what the upcoming AKB song is going to be like. Is it going to be like a fusion of J-pop and K-pop, or is it going to be more on the
No,
K-pop side in
please
general?
no. Please no. I love K-pop, but please no. Just, yeah, nobody wants AKB to be K-pop.
No.
No, okay.
Nobody wants
No,
Yeah,
they-
true. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I would like a more aggressive or badass song, because imagine the front line of Hee-chan, Yuna, and Hee-chan and Yuna.
I want,
Imagine
I
that
want to have a
front line.
Uza successor basically. Uza successor, I would
Yes,
say.
something powerful. Like, we've had a row of cute songs, or like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
Give us something badass. Please. Just,
Maybe. September was it? that
Yeah,
they
September.
said
Yeah, right
they
after the
would
Olympics
feel it?
basically.
I mean, I'm not holding my hope up. Okay. It's been so long since the last one. They never. You never know. I really like Shitsu and Arigato, but it's after such a long time, such a long gap between one single and the next, especially with this one, which will be a year and a half. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
It's still
exactly.
AKS, so
True.
let's see what will happen. So and then they did Ponytail. I should say that before the next batch of songs. I really love Ponytail. Great song. They did it great. I just checked to be sure, and then the next 6 songs they did was all from another sister group. They did SKE, NMB, which was Ha, HKT, which was Melon Juice, and NGT, STU, and then they did the 6th one, La 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 Message, which was Mion centered. I did not know this until I just looked at it, and maybe they did that for Mion. I don't know. Who knows? Which was an AKB song from Kimi wa Melody. So they threw in a song from the other Japanese groups. I think that's nice. I did not recognize straight away that it was, but now that I'm like, oh yeah, they did that probably just to have them spiritually there as well. So that's neat. And then they ended on with everyone with Paper Airplane,
Oh,
365
nice.
days
Yeah.
Paper Airplane. So that was nice. So AKB was great, as expected. From seeing them all, the main Senbatsu, Yukirin wasn't there, but Yuyan wasn't there. But looking at that Senbatsu and compared to all those other groups, I was like, yeah, AKB is the most experienced. Where you're like, yeah, you can tell that they've done this a lot. They know what they're doing. At least that's the impression that I got. Which is the only other note that I have for Asia Fest. Anyone else? Something a method that is on Asia Fest or AKB's part?
I thought it was really fun of AKB to actually include sister group songs especially doing Ha, because I haven't heard that song being performed since NMB hasn't performed a concert yet in a little while. And Ha is just one of my favorites from NMB. And
Great support.
AKB did a really solid performance. Hee-chan was a great center. Yeah, I paid attention when Hee-chan showed up. Just so I can text Marie and just go, Hee-chan center. We have pictures.
Yep, I can see that. Yep.
Oh god.
But no, yeah, it was a great concert. It was so much fun, even when there were some technical difficulties sometimes.
Yeah.
And the translator they brought in, the idol,
Yeah.
she was really good. So
Yeah.
that was finally a translator that did a really, really good job
Yep.
when communicating, even though some parts were left out, but probably because of time.
Probably. No, she was really good. I thought she was great. And the funny thing is, later on in the day, I did notice her in my timeline, but I did not click it was her because people were retweeting. I am Soul, I think
Eri.
her name was,
I
or
think
the
her
group?
name is
Eri,
Yeah.
of course, like Eri from My Hero.
from Seoul.
So she and I saw it in my timeline. Did not connect the dots that it was her. She did a great job. Like, yeah, pretty good English. I think it's kind of cool that they asked another idol to translate into English because AKB doesn't really have a Nozawa Arena anymore or
No.
Hillary.
Yeah, true.
Old names.
Yeah.
No, not that old, but it's been a while since they've been in the group. For someone to translate, so to ask an idol, I think that's a good idea. I think Derek would have really loved that. I think that's really cool. So good for her. Asia Fest was great. Really liked it. Liked the songs. Liked the groups. They did great. They also had the TikTok thing, which was, well, the thing that I take from it is like, BNK had the most support, but CGM had as well. They were the only other group that had any in the top 3.
Oh wow.
Top 5.
There were like how many things? Dance, thing,
Fashion, vlog, cook.
yeah, those. And Chaprong won.
Oh wow.
For vlog.
And
No.
came
3
second.
Big
positions.
surprise. Big surprise.
It's like, okay.
But
CGM had a few members that also did really well. Like, that was quite impressive. Like with the cooking part, I should say. Aom, who was ex-BNK, she scored that most members, more than Kai Mok. I was a little surprised by that. I was like,
So
okay. I was like, ooh, I call cheating. No, I don't. It wasn't something I paid that much attention to the whole TikTok thing. But seeing these points, I'm like, okay, people did watch, it got a lot of votes, particularly with the cooking. That's 7 million, almost 8 million, and the rest, the highest points was 3 million. Okay, no, Chiprong had 6.6 million points for her thing. So that was cool. Like BNK had the most points in total, 50 million, and then CGM second with only 25 million. Still big gap, but still big number. And then JKT had 4.1 million. So that's a big gap. I think.
mean,
No, go ahead.
thinking I'm a better person, so
Probably. Probably. I do think that the whole TikTok thing was a little bit unfair, because some countries use that more than others. Like I don't think the Japanese people did so a lot with it or at all. So, but hey, it's a thing. It allowed for more interaction, more hype, and build up to the event. So I think that is good. Do you have any thoughts, Mette?
Oh, we need to mention the winners because there's a
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
really good prize for the categories.
Ooh.
So the top 5 members,
Yeah.
the ones who came first in fashion, club, so forth. There were 4 BNK winners. So Tawan, Pan, Janice, Chaprang,
Mhm.
all of the captains.
Oh
of
wow!
BNK, with
Wow.
one exception.
Mm-hmm.
And one from CGM, and they are all 5 of them going to Japan to train for 1 month with the sister group of their choice.
Ooh, time to steal!
And
Time to steal!
And
no,
Meta is terrified.
Time to
He's terrified.
steal! Time to
you
steal!
can't have any of them. You're borrowing.
Steal!
They're coming
Steal!
back.
Okay, Nana, do your thing!
No.
Na-chan
Not is dangerous.
Na-chan is
Na-chan.
gonna go and flirt with Cherprang, and they are gonna fall in love and just get married.
You can't have her. Sayane needs to just stay away from Osaka. So, Chaprang is the only member who is not going to AKB48. Chaprang has said she intends to go to NMB48. All the other ones said that they want to go to Tokyo, they want to go to Disneyland, they want to go to the AKB theater, and I was like, yes, these priorities I like.
I can definitely
Yeah.
I can definitely predict that they were like, let's go to Tokyo because of Disneyland.
Yeah, basically.
Because I was thinking, maybe Pun would also go to NMB. I feel that vibes pretty well.
yeah.
But I could definitely see them be
Disney.
like, let's go to Disney. They have one day, just go there, just to have fun. They
Yeah.
probably have that time for one day. Why not? I can totally see them having that idea.
So when are they leaving for Japan, though? When are they leaving for Japan?
Oh, it's not been announced yet, but I think there was some talk of them wanting to go in the fall. But this is all gonna depend on COVID situation in Japan and getting those working visas
Yeah, true. True.
soon, hopefully. And then they will come back, all of them, with lots of good experience to teach all the other members, and then they will stay in BNK and CGM and not leave us for Japan.
Yeah. Do a little bit of shopping as well as
Yay.
Tokyo Disneyland.
Go for it,
Still
have
shopping.
fun. Tawan speaks Korean. She's really good at it. She studied it. And she can go and talk to Hee-chan, become friends, and then come back again.
Maybe I can see that a friendship happening there. Who knows?
Who knows,
It could
yeah.
be fun.
So just make friends and then invite AKB to come visit BNK, have a concert together.
Yes.
All of that fun stuff, but nobody's allowed to steal BNK48 and CGM members.
Ooh, time to
Staff
steal!
visit.
Time to
Revisit.
steal! Time to steal!
Let us be honest. Thailand did essentially steal Isurina, but AKB never really appreciated her properly.
True.
Yeah, true.
Like I said to Meta beforehand, like yes, we did get Isurina like painfully underpriced. It was a steal.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, finding a Gucci, like a mint condition Gucci shirt in like a secondhand store.
Yeah, basically finding a Gucci shirt in a book off or something like that,
Yeah. But
I can see that.
But that doesn't mean that AKB can steal another member back.
No.
You gave her away.
They can have a canon position for like a month or 6 months canon. I'm fine with, as long as they come back. Except if I can see if Miyori wants to move to Japan, then she is free to go join AKB or any of the other if she wants to. But otherwise, you can't have anyone because they're ours.
Before we started recording, Meta said it very well. It's like you can't have our race. I know you need an ace, but you can't have ours.
We keep them there. You make your own aces. You have great
Yeah.
numbers either way. Just push them more.
Yeah.
You have Hitchan now, just Hitchan, not on Yuri. Just, do your thing, Yuri. And then leave my aces alone.
That's an idea, but Hee-chan, Na-chan, Yuri, and Chatrang in one room. Let them discuss it out, Oh
Ooh.
god.
I'm never gonna get her back.
I'm never gonna get them out of that room.
Oh wow.
And
What will
just,
happen?
let them discuss it, and then like everybody just goes, yes, we're going back. Oh, maybe it's maybe we have to scare Chatrang away somehow, like maybe
Uh,
have it be really boring or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
well, she's gonna have enough of a challenge because she's gonna go to NMB without any of the other Thai members. Though Chaprang speaks, perfectly good English. She's really good
Yeah.
in Japanese.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she's still
She
gonna
should
be
fine,
without.
yeah.
She's gonna make so many new friends, and then everyone's gonna keep Sayane away.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Sayane can't come near her.
No.
Never gonna
Though,
believe.
if for some reason, that's a weird of saying it, but if Sayane has a performance somewhere, I bet you that Chaprang will do anything.
Yeah, she's
in her
going with
power.
that. Yeah,
She's
she's
gonna
going
run
with that.
there
It's
immediately.
around the corner on the same block or whatever. It's like she will be attending some
Front row.
performance. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
She's like, it's me, and then Sayane is like, oh, she will.
And
Oh,
she invites her to
I want
stage,
that.
basically. To the stage, basically, yeah.
Oh.
get her on the stage. Maybe, but who knows? I want this. In my head canon, this is going to happen. That would be fun. And
As long as
Chaprang
it comes back, it's fine. As long as
Yep.
it's coming back some, it's completely fine.
I agree. Okay, so that was Asia Fest. A lot of things have
Oh,
been said
we
about Asia
had to
Fest.
say that BNK is gonna host the next
Oh, yeah.
Asia Fest.
Yes,
Bangkok,
that's
okay.
important. Next event, sometime. When was the
Next
last fest? So there was a Group
Oh.
Asia Festival in 2019 in August,
Mhm.
and now it's June of 2021. So maybe
But the
next year.
first one was in January.
Yes, that's true. Yep, I remember. So we'll probably not know. Maybe it's a good replacement for Sasenkyo that
Maybe.
they're doing it in the summer, but not in too hot of part of the summer.
Yeah, because
So-
we want to be able to go there without melting from the heat.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So it will the next Asia Festival, when we don't know, it will happen in Bangkok. It has been said that and 48 Circle, if people remember that,
Yeah.
they posted like that there were 470,000 people watching legally, which are good numbers, which are probably more given that, well, it's at least +2.
Yeah.
Because why not?
What?
And it's no, we watched Pirates of the Caribbean together. We're on this together.
Oh,
So
true.
it's so that's good numbers. I was surprised. A little less than 500,000 people officially watched it. Those are some good numbers. Of course, it's at least a good section of the fans of every group. Which there's also a difference there, but still, it's still pretty cool that those are the numbers. I was not suspecting that high, but I'm very satisfied that that is the number because it was more than I was ever expecting. So it's good. It's still DX said that best beforehand. It shows that they're still relevant, and that's pretty cool, and also good. So we have a few other nitpicks to talk about. If we can, I mean, Yukirin has to be a little bit discussed.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
What was it again? Because I know that she had to undergo surgery for 7 freaking hours. I mean, then you don't have a paper cut,
Nope.
And
Nope.
it's really severe if you go.
It was
under the knife.
it was an operation on her spine, basically. Because
Yes, something with her
the
spine.
trouble she was having was she was getting more and more paralyzed on the left side of her body,
Yeah.
basically. So
Which
she
has
was
been going on for a little while because she
been-
was
yeah.
talking on YouTube. A little numbness.
Yeah, it was a
in the
numbness,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it
And it's
gradually got worse, and basically on doctor's orders, she had to go on hiatus, and
Yeah.
as a consequence, she had to go undergo surgery basically. And what happened was it was a surgery on her spine basically, and it was so severe she has to go in rehab again to basically learn how to walk again
Yeah.
basically. So
Of course.
it was a really severe surgery, and
Yeah.
I'm just happy the
Okay.
surgery went okay for now because you have to know how she coming
Mhm.
back after it. So, but everything seems good right now. But it was quite severe, and she let it go untreated for so long,
Yeah.
which was bugging me at the time, and I
Yeah.
still can't quite understand it because even though she was scheduled and contractual, if she's not healthy, or if there was a reasonable chance she would become paralyzed in the long run, basically. So the surgery
I
had to be
definitely
done.
no. That I agree with you. I think it's one of those things where she didn't want to disappoint the fans. You know, it's almost a trope. It is a trope. And she also had a lot of things going on.
Oh yeah,
Another concert, a
concerts.
personal
Yeah,
concert. So she had a few things going on, and she did not want to disappoint her fans. But again, if it turns out that the surgery was 7 hours, yeah, she should have done it sooner.
Yeah.
That's it's again, it's not a paper cut, which is a huge difference between a paper
Yeah.
cut and a spinal operation.
Yeah, Maria, what's up?
Maria,
Honestly, I think it's kind of a pattern with a lot of idols is that they will push off like medical things that have
yeah,
to be done a lot. Because this
yeah,
reminded me of like this from like K-pop was BTS' Sugar. He actually had a shoulder injury that from
I
pre-debut that he left untreated until like I think a year ago. He took a
ooh,
hiatus to finally get a
whoa.
surgery done on
that's
it
smart.
because apparently he was hit by a car and he didn't even
Oh,
tell the company because he was scared he would be left out of the debut lineup. And
that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. So he just had a fucked up shoulder for a while, years,
Not smart.
and you know, good thing you getting, didn't leave it that long. Just
Getting
yeah,
it treated and coming back as
It
soon as
sucks.
possible. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Getting well, getting better quick.
Yeah. A little bit of no, what was it? Not retaliation. A little bit of rehab, walking again,
Rehabilitation.
dancing again, and not come back next week and then be like, yeah, nothing happened. That wouldn't be awesome. So I hope everything is well. It's again 7 hours. I was shocked when I heard that. Really hope she will be well and we see her whenever she is optimal again. Very healthy and everything is fine for as long as it seems. You never know if something like that, has some
Exactly.
after effects. Um, is there something else that we can briefly talk about?
Maybe the AKB show upcoming
Oh, the new show, yeah.
that
Yep.
seems to be that seems like it's going to be really wild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every member. So when they announced it, it was at the concert that they had, Michan's, right? Michan.
Yeah,
And
the
then
Tandoko,
they
yeah.
had it like the same week, I think. It was really fast that they apparently did all the they did the show already in a week. So that's fast, and everyone was on Twitter was like, "Oh, it's so the members, it's so brutal." Komi was crying, but Komi cries with everything. That that's true.
Yeah, that's a given.
But still, no, it's I don't want to undermine. I just a little funny for me. But everyone said it's harsh, it's brutal. So I am really interested in what will happen. It will air in July, which is just around the corner.
Yeah, a
In a
couple of
week.
And I'm
days in a
just
week, basically, yeah.
yeah, I really want to know what it is. What is it so
Um,
brutal that the members they were all like, it's brutal. It's not fun. So
and
I am.
I
I'm
hope
really curious. It
I
sounds
hope it
different
gets
from what we've had.
I hope it gets subbed really. Just
So
please.
something?
I hope it gets subtitles really
Oh
soon.
yeah, I
We
hope.
can
I
hope.
hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just have to wait and see. I'm not sure if good enough subs or the like are still active,
Well,
so
there are
There
so
is
many ATO members in that, and maybe the people.
Yeah,
yeah,
from
might be 8, yeah.
great.
would
Might
be
be
nice.
the teammate
Yes,
subbers that
the
might take it.
or
teammates
maybe from
having been
Nogizaka.
is great.
Or that.
Teammates having been is great. So that's good.
We hope. We hope it gets up. I think it
Somebody
will.
please.
Probably later than sooner, but I hope it will be because I really want to know the things. I'm really curious. Any more thoughts on it?
No, just have to wait
No.
and see.
We can go into recommendations if no one else has anything to say about that. There was one other thing. Well, it could be a recommendation too. 12 Gen came back
With a special, yeah.
with a special performance in the theater. Members that are already in it, Omori Miyu, Sasaki Yukiri, Mutotomu, they were joined by Iwata Karen, Tano Yuka, Hillary,
Yep.
and that was so much fun. I love 12 Gen, they are my
Same
favorite.
here.
And so seeing them perform, they first did this 2-3 weeks before the actual performance. They did this watching their first performance with Team B, funny enough. They rewatched it all via Zoom. That was funny. And then at the end, they announced, we're doing a performance. And that was so much fun. Tano is like she never left. She was absolutely fantastic. I'm watching those old videos from the first performance they ever did. Tano was the one that stood out the most back then already. So it was just awesome to see her back. She was really awesome. I loved the songs. It was really fun just seeing them all back together and reminisce on events in the past. Some jokes were said. It was really fun. I was really happy with it. If people like the 12 Gen or any of those members, or just want to see those old members perform again in the theater, which for some has been quite a while, watch it. It is fun. I absolutely loved it. I love the members. Great songs. It was a lot of fun. Anyone else?
For me, a lot of good stuff. If we're talking about recommendations, first, my all-time favorite group EXO had a comeback, and it also featured the return of Lay, who hasn't been in a comeback properly since 2017. It's been a long
Long.
ass time.
Oh wow.
Very.
I cried. Other fans cried. It was surreal, honestly. And then there was also so definitely check that out. It's called Don't Fight the Feeling. And then there was also the comeback from one of my favorite kids girl groups that I also sent to DX. That was Pink Fantasy's Poison.
Poison.
That was
Check that one out. Check that one out.
really good. It's metal, like there's even like a screaming part in it. It's really a dark concept. Like everything is so goddamn good. The looks are impeccable. I'm honestly kind of sad Derek isn't here because I would really like to hear his opinion on it. He did send it too, but it's great. So check out Exos Don't Fight the Feeling and Pink Fantasy. Yeah.
For me, in a couple of days, I would say watch Music Day because AKB48 and Morning Musume 21
Yes.
are having a collaboration. They're going to be performing the following songs: Heavy Rotation, Love Machine, Flying, Get, and Koino Dance Site. I would say check
It's
that
weird
one
that
out.
they're not doing Renai Revolution.
Yeah,
It's a little
I'm
weird, but
so
okay,
curious about
fair
that
enough.
one. I was so curious that one is left out, but in any case, check that one out because I would love to
Yep.
see more collabs between AKB48 and different idol groups, I would say. So that's my recommendation.
So watch Diaa, the MV, watch all the
Yes.
coupling songs, watch the performances from Asia Fest, and there. If you have handshake tickets for the Diaa handshake, there's a new greeting you online starting on Saturday, I think. So if you want to get messages or send a message to your favorite member, then that's the place to do that. And other than that, keep up with all BNK because they're doing the PR tour now on like TV shows, radio shows, online shows, doing lots of fun stuff. Like today, Orn found, or I think someone in the BNK office or house found like this little, I want to call it like a mini scooter, and was driving around
What?
inside. And it just looked like they had a lot of fun. So check out the member socials and support BNK and CGM.
Yes.
Always.
Always, of course.
Yeah.
And us as well. If people like this, leave a comment. That's always appreciated. I hope that you had fun. We hope you had fun. There was a lot of things that we talked about, a lot of things,
Yep.
and yet we managed to squeeze it in. Well, I don't feel it's squeeze in, but we fit it perfectly. So I hope people have enjoyed it. Next time, we hope we're with the 5 of us again, and we will see you then. Bye, everyone.
Bye everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Till next time. Bye.